अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय 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 मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, parents, students, stakeholders, teachers, friends, and well-wishers of Kamboja International School. Thank you so much for tuning in onto our Facebook, Zoom, and YouTube pages for this year's second annual virtual cultural day here at Kamboja International School. Today on the 13th of November 2021. With great pleasure, I welcome you to our cultural day to witness the different cultural diversities as our identity here at Kamboja International School, and gladly invite you to witness the glamorous different showcases here at Kamboja. We really would have loved to see your wonderful, beautiful smiles here today, but due to the pandemic, we have not been able. But hopefully next year, things will be much better and we'll get to have a lovely cultural day. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Komkia Ivy, aka IVK. I'm a dancer, singer, events MC, actress well known for the Queen of Katwe movie, 2017 Decoder Chess Champion, 2018 Little Princess Africa, the Uganda Little Hans Gogwin Senior Brand Ambassador, former Little Miss Movet, and a proud student of Kamboja International School, Year 11. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me welcome my very own co-host, Beth.
Good morning to the stakeholders and all our viewers out there. My name is Kukunda Beth, former Mirinda Miss Teen, first runner-up in National Debate Council, a good speaker, an MC, and a coach in all speaking, co-founder of Rangers Union, and we're very happy to have you here. I'm a student of Year 12 at Kamboja International School, and it is our pleasure to bring to you the events that are going to be held today in our Culture Day. With that being said, let us humble ourselves for an opening prayer. Oh Lord Father, I thank you for today. I thank you for your goodness and mercy. I thank you that you've brought us from all kinds of walks of life to come and showcase and watch as our fellow students and our children come and perform and practice all their cultural diversity. As we watch it from wherever we are, we pray that next year will be a golden opportunity for us to come and see everyone face to face and enjoy the culture day. But since we're here for virtual one, may we enjoy the day, may we be blessed, and may everyone have a good time. In your mighty name I've prayed. Amen.
Amen. Thank you so much, Beth. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, this year's Culture Day theme is continuity through innovation in the new normal. Because we know we're in a pandemic, whatnot, but we are still here to celebrate our cultural day. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me welcome our godfather, our head teacher, Mr. Opua.
But before
that, ladies and gentlemen, let's rise up and humble ourselves for the national anthems.
Tutimize na malengo tulinde uhuru na amani, mila zetu na desturi zetu. Jumuiya yetu sote tuilinde, tuajibike, tuimarike. Umoja wetu ni nguzo yetu, idumu jumuiya yetu. Viwandani na hata mashambani, tufanye kazi sote kwa makini, tujitoe kwa hali na mali, tuijenge jumuiya bora. Jumuiya yetu sote tuilinde, tuajibike, tuimarike. Umoja wetu ni nguzo yetu, idumu jumuiya yetu.
Oh, Uganda, may God uphold thee. We lay our future in thy hand. United, free for liberty, together we'll always stand. Oh, Uganda, the land of freedom, our love and labor we'll give, and with neighbors all out our countries calling peace and friendship we live.
When the morning skies glow airy red, upon the city's heights, our dwelling place, we Cambodians then crave the flames of success. Getting discipline and integrity, esteeming confidence, we strive free, bold and gallant. Cambodia, the family of joy, we strive to achieve. Oh God, bless Cambodia, our home, the beacon of quality education, the networking, global citizens free, to be professional and impacting. Cambodia will never stand. We strive free, bold and gallant. Cambodia, the family of joy, we strive to achieve.
Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, allow me welcome our grand godfather, our very own high school head teacher, Mr. Ofua.
guardians, our students, our learners, beloved learners, ladies and gentlemen, the entire Kaboja International School community, I welcome you today in the celebration of our Cultural Day, the year 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, amidst the pandemic, I thank you, dear parents and guardians, in preparation of our learners to join in the celebration of the Cultural Day. This means that the disturbance and interruptions of the pandemic has not affected our activities at school. This continuity with the embracing the innovations of the school has helped us to continue with the education of our children. We all agree and acknowledge that our culture describes ourselves, and it is therefore a joint responsibility of the school and home to build our children with the knowledge of our culture. At school here, Kaboja International School, we embrace the diversity, given the fact that we have students from 27 countries. Now, this for us is a responsibility to make them aware of the different cultures, of different countries that are represented here. So we thank the parents and guardians for preparing the students this time in these celebrations, because we are going to watch and see our children present from their homes all diversity in culture, celebrating the different traditional wares, the different traditional menus, different foods prepared at home. And above all, we are going to see many dances and songs presented by our students. This makes our school unique because we are preparing global citizens such that wherever they go, they move with our culture. It is better, and we appreciate our parents, because if our children go to different destinations in the world, then they move and represent our cultures. I want to thank you for your input in making this process and celebration a success. Thank you so much. You're all welcome.
Remarks by our head teacher, Mr. Emmanuel Opua, very own godfather of Kaboja International School. With all that he has said and talking about the multiple tribes and groups and categories of people we have this school preparing us to be the global students, let us have the performance from northern Uganda, a courtship dance, followed by a performance from Bugisu. Enjoy.
My name is Teresa Twekise in year 11. We are here to present a courtship dance from northern Uganda called Go.
my God, that has been such a wonderful performance from the northern Uganda and of course the Bagisu. As I was watching, I was like, wow, really, you know, you move in school and you see these people moving and you don't expect them to do such great things. Well, ladies, we've started off so well. Allow me to take you to Western Uganda, ladies and gentlemen, a performance from Ankole and from the Bokuku.
At Kaboja International. Today I'll be talking about the Ankole culture, which is my culture. The Ankole Kingdom had a centralized administration system headed by Ongabe, who was the king, and assisted by Ankole, who are also known as the local chiefs. The people of Ankole are called the Banyankole and speak a language called Banyankole. The Banyankole are inhabitants of present-day districts Mbarara, Musheni, Isindiro, Chihura, Ibanda, and Tungaman. In Ankole, cattle were the most treasured possessions and still are. They provided milk, ghee, beef, and hides. Cattle also indicated a person's wealth. They were used to pay bride price, and some special cows were used in religious rituals. The longhorned Ankole cows were most valued because they were adapted to the climate of the region and were resistant to most diseases. A cow was appreciated for the amount of milk it yielded and the shape of its long horns and the whiteness too. When a girl was ready for marriage, she was mostly kept indoors where she ate millet porridge and was forced to drink milk in large quantities. This was so that she became fat. Being fat was associated with beauty, and drinking milk is said to contribute to one's beauty.
Hello, dear teachers. My name is Brenda Emmanuel Kenya, and I am from the Bakuku tribe who live in some parts of Uganda. I'm here to talk about our cultural behaviors and practices. In our culture, work is equally divided among the boys and the girls. The boys would carry out cultivation and take the animals for grazing, while the girls would stay home and carry out cooking food, grinding of seeds, and other practices which relate to domestic work which their parents used to do. The second one is about our marriage practices. If a boy and a girl are in love, the boy's parents prepare us to go to the girl's parents. Then the parents agree, they discuss with the elders, and if both the boy and the girl agrees, the boy's family prepares to pay the price. And after them paying the price, the girl's parents and relatives take the girl to the boy's house.
Those you see are our students, young members of year 8, showcasing how intellectually challenging they can be. Imagine a young girl, a young boy, telling you all about their cultures. Dear people who are viewing us, this is Kaboja International for you. We provide diversity. We teach them to be the global students that you require in your environment. Before I move on, we have a performance from Uganda. Please enjoy.
I am in year 7. I am a Ugandan. I'm Uganda to be specific. The Baganda use storytelling to teach children morals, so that the children may learn from them. I am going to tell a story about Njapala. Once upon a time, there lived a hardworking man. He married a woman who lived far away in the village. They gave birth to a child who they named Njabala. Njabala was born to be the most beautiful girl in the village, and her parents loved her so much that they never let her do chores. They never let her cook, fetch water, nor wash the utensils. One day, her father went out hunting and never returned. This left Njabala's mother sad, and she died of grief. Njabala was left alone, so the elders decided to marry Njabala off. When Njabala got to her husband's house, they gave her chores to do.
She sat down and cried so hard that the ghost of her mother appeared and started singing.
Tolin sanza mukon jabala. 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 Tolin sanza mukon jabala.
Thank you. The husband came and found the ghost digging in the field, and while Njabala was sitting down and was looking, so the husband called men so that he can help him chase the ghost away. The moral of the story is that you must ensure all children must do chores so that in the future they do not suffer.
Hello everyone, my name is Sophie Katende and I'm in year 12. We're going to be performing a dance from Central Uganda by the Baganda people called the Chiganda dance. Please enjoy.
And I'm here to present to you the cultural wear of my culture. I'm Uganda, and I'm going to show you step by step how to wear a gomez, which is the cultural wear of women in my culture. First of all, we start with echkoi. It is called so in my language. It's the first layer that goes on in the wear. Next is a gomez. You first tie these two buttons.
Next, we have to fold these parts part by part. Fold. After folding, it will look like this. So we are going to the next step. Ready? After we put on this, it is called a tag. We tie it properly like this. Now we are going to make it whole. Finishing, we release this, and that is your goddess. Thank you.
That was my presentation of how Uganda prepare food up to the cooking stage.
Fabulous performance from the people from Uganda. When I tell you Kaboja International is the place to be with innovation through this new normal, this is what I mean. A year 8, a year 9, and a year 12 student coming here to represent their culture, coming here to speak the way that they do. Do you not see the difference? Our dear people, keep your seats warm, because up next we have an amazing speech by our director, Mr. Rasa.
Our board of directors, our principal, administrators, parents, students, staff, I greet you all. I welcome you to today's virtual event as we celebrate our Culture Day. Because of coronavirus, we are unable to meet face to face. Today's event serves as a good opportunity to enhance mutual understanding among people and set a good example of cultural diversity for dialogue and development. The values of cultural diversity involves respect for and acceptance of all cultures. These traditions of ours are what makes us unique, and that is the beauty of being a Ugandan, of being an African, of being European, of being somebody. Let our celebrations today help us to appreciate who we are and where we belong and come from. In as much as we pride in our culture, let us know that no culture is superior than the other. No language which is more important than the other. All languages are the same. It is just only spoken differently. On this note, I want to thank our parents who decided to partner with us despite the COVID time. You have been in this system. Now it is close to 2 years. You remember last year, we held another virtual event. So again, this time, parents, you have done your part. That is why we managed to produce this event. Please continue joining us. We want you to be with us, and we shall serve you. This is a commitment from our side. I want to thank the administrators who are on site for doing all what they can. They have done a lot in this period. As you know, it hasn't been an easy period. We had the students who are doing exams and again preparing these ones who are candidates. I want to thank you very much. I want to thank our students who have managed to produce some items you have seen, plus the organizers of this event. This is assurance that next year that we shall have a full school, and if all goes well, we're likely to have everybody on site, and I'm sure things will be moving on as expected. Thank you. I wish you well. Please continue your celebrations.
Thank you so much, Mr. Lwasa, for those fascinating words. Honestly, I've been left speechless, but how exquisite our students are embracing their different cultures. Of course, if you're out there and you want your child to receive the best package, the full package, Kamboja International School, we strive to achieve in terms of confidence building, talent boosting, and of course, education-wise. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're out there and feel like you want your child to experience the best high school, here at Kamboja International School, we provide the best that they can be. And of course, let's proceed to South Sudan and Congo.
From today on, we're gonna tell the world this is who we are. We are South Sudanese today. We are.
Hi everyone, my name is Salama Yarin. I'm from South Sudan, from the Dinka tribe, a place called Yerul. I'm doing this for my culture day, my school culture day. I study at Kamboja International, but before I talk about my culture, I'm going to talk about my name and what it means. So my name is Salama Yar. Yar means the color of the white cow. I was named after a white cow, and most people are named after the colors of cows. Mine was chosen white. So, what I'm holding right now, I'm holding a pot, a stick, and a bag. So this pot here, as you can see, is used for a lot of stuff, for cooking, fetching water, and a lot of other stuff. And then the stick is used by dancers. Like when you're a dancer and you win something, you give it a stick. And then the bag is called kondo. Kondo is a baby carrier. It's used for carrying babies and all that. It gives them warmth when you're traveling. You can easily carry a child with this and just put it on your arm like that. What I'm wearing beads, paintings, and wrappers. So the paintings represent ancestral spirits and guidance and all that. Then the beads show the roots of where you come from. As you can see, they're in patterns. So the wrappers are mainly for dancers. This is the dancer's attire. And then, yeah, that's basically it. So this is my culture, what it is. Thank you for listening.
Hello everyone, my name is Sarah John. I'm a student from Kamboja International School, and I'm doing this video for my school culture day. Well, I'm basically going to talk about my culture wear, my culture food, my culture dances, and yeah, this what I'm wearing is like one of my culture wears. Well, let me begin with the food. Okay, so this it looks like rice, well, round rice, as you can see. It's called akelo. Well, the way it's prepared is like it's made out of cassava flour and posho flour. So you just mix both of them, and there's some process of making it. Well, maybe I'll show you in a different video. Well, this you can call it rice if you're okay with that, but the name is called akelo. Yeah, and this is loom. It's like greens. Yeah, you all eat greens, and this is like many mixtures of different greens. Yeah, well, there is dodo, nakati, and I don't know, I forgot the others. Well, this is like mixtures of many different greens, and the way it's prepared, like you clean the greens and then you boil them, then you make the sauce like with meat, sauce of meat. Like you fry the onions and you make it very thick, like very thick. Then when the greens are ready after boiling them, you mix them together, then you come out with this. I wish you can taste it, it's really good. Yeah, well, you can eat it with salad if you would like. I made a simple salad. Yeah, so this is tomatoes, onions, no, there are no onions, but tomatoes, carrots, green pepper, avocado, and this chili. Yeah, well, I love chili. Even when I'm in school, I always ask the cooks for chili. So I love chili. Yeah, well, this is like one of my culture foods. I have many and I cannot show all of them. Well, I just showed a sample of them. Doctor!
Yes.
What an interesting performance from South Sudan and Congo, with our South Sudanese talking about their culture at the food that they eat. I find it quite interesting how they can in themselves make rice out of flour. You see the Congolese with their waist turning, you feel like getting out of your seat. But let's keep you warm, because we said we have over 27 different cultures and origins and individuals within our school. Let us have a performance from Eritrea and a performance from India. Please enjoy.
Good afternoon to fellow students. My name is Yosan Haiski. I'm 13 years old and I'm in year 7. I'm from Eritrea. Eritrea is a sovereign nation that is situated in the Horn of Africa. Eritrea is surrounded by the Red Sea to the eastern and northeastern side, Djibouti to the southeastern side, Ethiopia to the south, and Sudan to the west. It is the 99th largest country on the planet, which has a total area about 45,406 square miles. It is a multi-ethnic nation and hosts a population of about 5 million people. Eritrea is a member of the UN, African Union, and an observer at the Arab League, together with India, Venezuela, and Brazil. There are 9 officially recognized ethnic groups in Eritrea: Afar, Bilen, Hidar, Konama, Nara, Rashaida, Saho, Tigray, and Tigrinya. I'm from Tigrinya, and these are my traditional clothes. In Eritrea, we mostly use 2 languages, which are
Thank you so much to the Students' Committee, those that were willing and able to present to us their different cultural diversities. Ladies and gentlemen, that has been the end of our cultural showcases from our students. And of course, allow me welcome our guest of honor, Dr. Sylvia Atoko, to give us a word or two.
The Board of Directors and Management of Kaboja International School, the parents, the teachers, staff, and our dear students, I greet you all. My name is Dr. Sylvia Atoko, and I am an academician, a university administrator, and a human resource management professional. I am also a parent of Kaboja International School, and my son is in year 12. I am a Kenyan citizen living and working in Uganda. I am proud that my son is one of the 27 nationalities at Kaboja International School. I would like to share with you some inspiring information about the Cultural Day. Before I do that, I would like, on behalf of the parents of Kaboja International School, I would like to applaud the management of Kaboja International School for having come up with innovative strategies to ensure that our children continue learning even amid this particular pandemic period of COVID-19. Indeed, the learning of our children was not interrupted at all. The way this school came up with strategies, it was as if it was as easy as bread and butter. When you compare with other large institutions which were not able to cope in this particular situation, indeed, we can say congratulations to Kaboja International School. This is a very special day because we are celebrating our culture. We are also celebrating our origin. We need to educate our children so that they know exactly where they come from. They can be able to trace their ancestral backgrounds. It also enables them to broaden their scope and learn a lot of things about the culture of other people. This day is particularly important to our teenagers. Teenagers are mostly misunderstood. So it's important for teenagers to learn their purpose. It is important for teenagers to know how to explore their talents so that they can be able to be meaningful people in the society. There are different forms of cultural heritage. We have tangible, intangible, and natural cultural heritage. Tangible cultural heritage is whereby people exhibit their culture using different activities such as paintings, sculptures, dress code, the foods they eat, etc., etc. Intangible cultural heritage involves activities such as the beliefs, the rituals, and customs of people from different cultural backgrounds. Natural heritage comprises of the geographical landscape where different communities come from. So it is important for our children or our students to learn all these different types of cultural heritage. I want to applaud the management of Kaboja International School for ensuring that this particular day happens, because this is also a learning experience to our students. Finally, I want to share with you a Kiswahili proverb on culture. For those of you who understand Kiswahili, you'll understand this proverb. Mwacha mila ni mtumwa. This is translated into English to mean one who abandons culture is a slave. So let us teach our children to preserve their culture so as not to become slaves of their own culture. I thank you.
Truth be told, I can't seem to be amused by the great things that we are done for. Thank you so much to whoever performed today, to the participants, our students, our parents, and honestly, ladies and gentlemen, allow me thank Kaboja for the great facilities, for the great education system, and the great platforms that they provide for us as the students of Kaboja. Honestly, there is no other school like this one where children get to embrace themselves, to open up, come together, showcase the different talents. Thank you so much for that platform. And allow me thank our students committee, our directors, our school staff, our parents, our sponsors, and of course, whoever took part and watched our cultural day. Thank you so much. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, to stay safe. Hopefully, we'll meet again in January on the 4th. And of course, I remain your very own Konkia Ivy, aka IVK, the queen of the mic. To God and my country. Here at Kaboja International School, we strive to achieve. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to bring your children, your grandchildren, tell your friend and a friend to tell a friend to bring their friends to Kaboja International School to acquire the best of the best education system. And I remain your very own. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me thank my co-host, Beth Kukunda, for the wonderful performances.
With the continuity of innovation in this new normal, and with our second round, our second time having this virtual culture day, I remain Beth Kukunda, your co-host for today. I hope you enjoyed. We loved having you. Thank you, our students, our stakeholders. At the end of the day, we remain the #1 school in Uganda, Kaboja International.
And of course,
goodbye.
Well done.